ears, our nose, our mouth, our tongue, all of those organs are sense organs, the easier it is to make the change. So let's do it again. This time we're going to inhale, exhale. So we're inhaling white light, we're exhaling gray smoke, sound, color, white light, gray smoke, valor and courageousness, sadness and grief. Valor and courageousness, sadness and grief. So now we're starting to get all these modalities. So we're starting to heal the lungs. We're starting to heal the emotion, the metal element in the body. Okay, so the metal element is starting to balance out. So the metal element, the lungs on one side, and what would be on the other side is the liver. So I'm going to show you another chart. Similar to the first one. This is another 5-element chart. Okay. We've got fire on top, and we've got water on the bottom. We've got the liver, and we got the lungs. The Chinese have an interesting way of having you memorize this. Fire is the phoenix, the turtle is the water, the liver is the dragon, and the lungs is the white tiger. So when you go into a Chinese restaurant, sometimes you'll see the phoenix, and the dragon fighting. Right? There's a pearl and the phoenix on one side and the dragon on the other. So the dragon's the liver and the phoenix is the heart. So they've got those balancing. Or you'll see the white tiger and the liver. So in the middle, we've got the spleen and the stomach. Remember? Stomach and spleen, that's the, can you read that? See that color okay? The stomach and the spleen, let's see, stomach and the spleen, we'll use this color for a second. The stomach and the spleen feed all the other organs. If you ever go into anybody's house and they're ethnic of anything, Chinese, Jewish, Italian, whatever that is, did you eat? They always want you to eat. Why? Because they know somewhere in their consciousness, somewhere hidden in there, they know that if you feed people, you nourish their organs, you keep them healthy, you keep them alive. So, did you eat? Did you eat? Want to eat? I'm not hungry. Eat a little bit. Oh, I just made this. They want to give you some form of nourishment. They're trying to kiss you and hug you and squeeze you. They can't do all that, but they can give you food and that gives you nourishment. This nourishment feeds all the other organs. When we feed the other organs, we stay healthy. Okay. I want to talk to you about something special. The configuration class. We went over the different elements and how the microcosmic works, how that orbit works, bringing the energy down the front and up the back. But what you want to do eventually is get to the point where you can start to do a configuration class. And what that is you find an object that's very beautiful. Like, I have this crystal. Okay, so I put the crystal down in front of me. You get ready for the meditation. What you're going to do is you're going to focus on that crystal. Your energy will focus on the crystal. And you start doing the orbit where you're breathing down the front and up the back, but your attention's all focused on the crystal. When you do that, what it does, it'll start to open up the channels, and this is a good way to start. Then eventually you work with the water, like I said, you work with the sunrise, the sunset, and then eventually, as we progress on this, you'll see your spiritual digestive system will get much stronger. You'll be able to take in a lot more energy, and man, you're going to have really a strong digestive system. So whatever comes in, negative, positive, any energy that comes in, you'll be able to use that energy, run it through the microcosmic orbit, grind it up, and use it for fuel to make you stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. All right. So if I were you right now, go get an object, something, a piece of art that you really like. I have these little guys. These are from the Taoist tradition. This one, little guy with a cane there, this is health. The one carrying gold, this is wealth. And the little guy with a kid, children, that's happiness. So it's health, wealth, and happiness. So if you notice, every time I sign anything or send it out, you get health, wealth, and happiness. I always wish that to you, because if we can have our health, we'll have our wealth, and we'll have our happiness. Okay, so I'm going to put these little guys away. In the same thing, if I wasn't using the crystal, I could be focusing on and breathing through health, wealth, and happiness. They're symbols to remind us of something. Okay, this is a symbol of beauty. All right, so I've got a beautiful Tibetan bell here. So I'll start off by ringing the Tibetan bell, and then we'll start going through it. I'll talk you through it, okay? Okay, so close your eyes for a moment. Straighten your spine. You'll be sitting on your sits bone. In fact, move up to the end of the chair. If you got anything in your pockets, take it out. Your feet are flat on the floor, or you're sitting on the floor. Chin's back just slightly. Just let the body relax. Now take your tongue and put it on the soft palate. Just move it up. Let it relax on the soft palate. And start the breathing. Breathing down the front and up the back. Remember, keep your fingers in Gamma Ling. Connect the thumb and the index finger. Your eyes are closed. I'm going to ring the bell. I start the meditation class by doing this. Start by putting your hands at your chest. The thumbs are the inside. You're going inside for refuge. These exercises are all in the Turn Stress into Power book. Then you open your hands, keeping the thumbs and the little fingers together. This represents the opening of the heart. Inhaling. Your hands are up. You're filling up, asking for help. Holding the breath. Now exhale, let your hands down by your sides, freeing yourself of any negative tensions, any negative energy, anything that keeps you stuck. You're going to let go of all that. Bringing the hands together, a slight bow, and then let your hands relax on your lap. With your eyes open, bring your attention to the object of art. And start the breathing technique, breathing down the front and up the back. Allow the orbit to grow and get bigger. Concentrations on the crystal or on a piece of art. Something beautiful. You can do the double breathing technique. Inhale deep like you're smelling a flower. Swallowing. Take in a little more air, fill the chest. Let out 1/5 of the air. Inhale again. The breath go down to the solar plexus, the navel. Pull up on the sexual energy. When you exhale, squeeze all the energy up the spine. Relax everything, breathing down the front and up the back. Keeping your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Letting the inner smile grow inside. Smiling in your eyes, smiling in your cheeks, smiling in your mouth, smiling down your throat, into your chest, into your heart, into your lungs, into your liver, into your spleen, into your stomach. Smile down to the kidneys. Let the whole front of the body fill with smiles. Breathing down the front, a series of smiles. Up the back, smiling up the back, relaxing the spine. Your concentration is on the crystal or the piece of art you're looking at. Letting the body relax at a much deeper level. Close your eyes. Just keep the breath going, breathing down the front and up the back. And listen to the sound of the chime. Your eyes, rub your hands together, touch at the third eye point, touch at the throat, touch at the navel center. Again. 1, 2, 3. Touch it there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now a meditation like this, I may sit for a half an hour to an hour just breathing the energy through. As you can tell, there's a lot of boats and planes flying by, so we just did it for a few minutes, but this will give you the idea, and we'll continue this as we get deeper into the teachings, combining the movements of the Qigong with the inner workings of the inner Qigong, the breathing, the microcosmic orbit. Until next time, it's Dr. Wu Di. Keep on practicing.